Yari. Mac again. Hope everybody's doing well. We're at the top of the trees. I don't know what's going on here. This is just a weird problem with CSGs sometimes, I think. Is that they just... I don't know. Oh, wait. No. Hang on. If I can find which limb it is. There we go. I just have to toggle its visibility again. I don't know. Streaks are definitely an anti... like, that's an anti-pattern right there. That's definitely not good for the users of the application. That's purely just going into those dark psychology tricks. It's great for the platform from just a bottom line standpoint, but as far as good for the users, no, it's not. I don't think it's that great. Maybe some people out there have a ton of fun with it. I don't know. Not even an option with the official ones. I never saw anything, but to be fair, I never checked. All right. We're in the canopy, where you're gonna have a required fight with some enemies that I haven't designed yet. And we were talking about having the elevator operator, but not like someone who's actually pressing the buttons for you. And, going up with a dapper hat. No, it's gonna be someone who's actually responsible for powering the elevator by basically, mechanical force. And originally we were trying to come up with a bird elevator pun, and we had some decent ones. However, I've changed my mind. It's not a bird anymore. It has to be a hamster in a big wheel. There's no discussion. I'm going to draw a chubby little hamster character tonight. This is not up for debate. Get out the pad. Get in the zone. Draw a cute hamster dude. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to grab some of the existing art so that we can get a feel for the size. Please, let's get in arguments on Discord. I want to make sure we're getting the line weights right here. That's the way it goes, Willow. That's the way it goes. All right, so let's get a little sample here. What do we need for a hamster? What's the hamster shape? Obviously, big old cheeks, right? Cheeks McGee here. Kind of a bit more of a flat. No, let's give him a... Should be something like that. So, is this our hamster? Bean shape, very bean shaped hamster is what we want. And then I make him too flat. Is he too flat? Stretch him out a bit. See, I want him to have like a goofy running anime. How big is he? That's a great question. That's a great question. I mean, he's a hamster. Are we going Animal Crossing rules? Or what? You know, like Animal Crossing, everyone's basically about the same size. He can be a little bit smaller. He can be a little bit smaller than, say, your average character, but not like actual hamster proportion, because that's just silly. He'll be a little bit on the small side. But I want him to have a really goofy running animation that he'll do after you've rescued him and you get the elevator working again. Then every time you come up to the top, you'll see him kind of running on his wheel to power the elevator. And he's gonna have a nice little loft apartment going on up here. So let's see, is it like is he doing like kind of a what do we got here? Oh yeah. Power out of the way, everybody. I'm walking. I'm walking here. That doesn't make much sense. It'd need to be more of a, like a, kind of a jog in place, but like with a big old hamster feet. Big old hamster guy here. It's very circular body, which does kind of work for a hamster. A little different color fur patch here. Biggie cheese. Well, now I gotta Google something. Huh. I can see it. I can see it. From Barnyard 2006. There you go. I get it. I get it. All right. Yep. You know what? It was a big round character. I shouldn't have expected. I shouldn't have not expected the image results to look the way they did. I never played Animal Crossing or even looked into it. I have a feeling Animal Crossing is hyped by 40-year-old moms like Far Cry was for teenagers. I guess it's kind of this appeal of just having a very wide. Well, no. A very deep... How do you describe it? It's very long in some dimension. And what that dimension is customization. Very expansive. You're
Dear Google, I hope you are doing well. I have a question. What is a hamster? Thank you.
Type that into ChatGPT. I'm sure you get great results. It's like you get a very small area to customize overall, but you get to customize it to such an insane degree. It's like, yes, there are in fact, 200 different options for the shape of a bed. Here's how Google might answer you. Oh, good. Would you like... What? No. ChatGPT was always... what was the thing? It was like, that is such an amazing way of phrasing that question. And really, it's that sort of creativity that puts you above the rest. Man, I wish AI was good already. Okay, is this the character shape? This doesn't feel quite right. Great for complimenting him. The compliment machine is really good at compliments. Like, this is okay. It's not quite something. The face shape I kind of am okay with. So let's actually grab that. And then try again here on this part. Let's just make a new layer for the body. Skynet inevitably happens. It takes some serious moxie. Because of course I would tell my personalized AI to only speak to me as if it is a 1930s era gangster. All right, so what do I want? Just like a big hefty hamster? Like, he's gonna be very small, but he's a hamster. So, you know, they're round. They're fairly round. Oh, you know, I guess he needs little thin arms, like little twiggy arms. When in real 1930s era, I need them to resurrect a 1930s era gangster. You see, you can't be dereferencing this pointer on account of it's already null. So what you gotta do is you gotta do some kind of null handling check. Now, if used once, you could do some kind of utility class for that. But you gotta watch out, because they're gonna give you enough rope to hang you with. You'll be sleeping with the fishes and the pythons. That's a very programming appropriate joke. It's like, do I go? So there's could have a big old belly. You have a big old hamster belly. Because the idea, this guy is the power source for this dumb mechanical elevator idea. And so I don't want him to be ripped. I don't want him to be like having massive muscly legs. I like the idea is like, no, he's just a dumb blob of a hamster. That's just what hamsters look like. You can't change that. You're not gonna have a muscly hamster. How do you draw a bean? Wait. I think we're making a breakthrough in bean technology. Okay, so then imagine that 100% not clip worthy, but we'll take it. Give him little claws, and then give him a little this. Give him a little this. All right. You see the vision? You see the vision? Little twiggy arms. Whoa. Little twiggy arms. And he'll just have a little. It's like, I wonder if I should. Is it Control J? Yeah, Control J for copy. Okay, so what about this, but then we bend an elbow? Take this, but we bend an elbow. Hey, Theron. It is a bit koala. This is a koala-y drawing, if ever I saw one. And then yeah, lizards! They're still party lizards. We never turned off party lizards. Give him a little tiny fist. And then he'll do like And give him a little face, like. So chapter 0, the prologue of this game, like, your first battle is against gangster rats. That's what they call them up north. It's blockies. Air conditioner off now. I'm too warm. That's what they call them. The old clockies. Okay, so then we got a second one over here. That's not gonna work quite as well. You'll just see like occasional flashes of an arm. So that's fine. Get rid of that. It is the Dooku shirt. It's one of my safe shirts. It's comfortable. The fabric is not a weird texture. Texture is very important. It's like, I don't care about, also, you know, it's always good to support friends' undertakings. The texture is extremely important. Like, at any given time, I'll have like 3 shirts I cycle between. My family got me a lot of shirts growing up, and it's like every one of them, I'd be like, okay, I'll wear it. I really don't like wearing it. It feels weird. Yeah, and then it turns out, no, that's just what autism is. Yeah. This isn't a rudeness thing where, you know, everybody feels weird in all these shirts. No, that's just the autism. I think this is generally the right design here. It's just shirt texture over and over again. It's shirt texture, and I've had the same thing for breakfast for the past 3 years. And then probably in like, I'm gonna guess in like 4 years, I'm gonna cycle to my next breakfast choice. I don't know what it's gonna be yet. Place your bets now. This food is weird shirt texture. That's a good way of summing it up. It's like, no, I can't do this. This food feels like weird shirt to me. It has weird shirt vibes. How are his feet gonna be? How are the feet? Big ol'... Careful. Careful there. We're not gonna draw any more hamster feet. We'll draw them separate, and it'll look better when it's the proper, like when it's a shoe color. Yeah, it's like I definitely have preference on color, but ultimately, like, yellow is not one of my preferences for color, but it is a cottony texture that doesn't have a weird abrasiveness about it, so it wins. Egg mayo sandwich. Up until like age college, it was Cocoa Pebbles. A bowl of cereal every morning. And then after college, I was forced to downgrade because I was a poor college student. And then briefly, it was bagels. And now it's exactly 2 Eggo waffles. Not the buttermilk kind, just regular Eggo waffles with just a little bit of syrup. Eggo is a brand. Eggo is just a name brand of waffle. I just like the taste of that particular brand. For a brief time growing up, I did have a different like a no-name sort of like store brand waffle, and it did not taste good. But it was what my family could afford, so that's what I ate. Just a little drizzle of, just a tiny drizzle of syrup. Not so much that it's spilling off. Basically, I eat it like a sandwich. I put one waffle down on the plate, just a little bit of syrup, and then put the other waffle on, and then I just eat it like a breakfast sandwich. And then wash it down with about 1 ounce of apple juice. Like, just enough to get a splash of flavor, but not so much that I'm like, oh, that was too much sugar early in the morning. Like, it's a very tiny amount of apple juice. That is my breakfast every day. Shoot, Mac. Great. Well, let's color a hamster and then do a Steel Soul run. I'm satisfied with the way this looks, honestly, so I think we're gonna roll with it. I don't have milliliters internalized enough. It's true. Bean. I still don't know about this arm, this goofy little arm. It might be a little bit too small. Is that an issue? No. Small, tiny arm is good. Leg, I don't know. I have no idea what we're doing on the leg. Face. I guess we're gonna swap out the face. So let's cut that. All right, here we go. So what you do? Wand. Increase by 3 pixels. You know what? Yeah, I think we do want to include the back ear. This guy is a singular character. He is not getting a, he's not getting a recolor somewhere. Hank treads. No, he's gonna do just a little like kind of jog, and it's gonna be really funny and adorable. Three. Now give him a nice sort of hamstery complexion. That looks about right, right? Workout headband. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Heck yeah. You guys understood the assignment. Okay, that is what I'm talking about. That is it. Fitbit. That one probably won't read as well. The vibe, the overall vibe that we're going for is something that could like, we're not going to have references to, like, modern tech. There's not going to be any smartphones going on in this game. If there are computers, they're going to look like 2000s era laptops. The TVs will still be very thick and boxy. The few TVs that appear in this game. The idea is we're really going for something that could be contemporary with Thousand Year Door. And that includes kind of the general very early 2000s vibe. Macintosh. Okay, I need the body layer. Grow by 3 pixels. Oops. Is he gonna be nude? Maybe big noob. Big nude guy. Big nude hamster man. Sometimes an anachronism is worth for that. That's right. That is one of the most important things. Is there's the hierarchy, and it would be funny is really high up in the hierarchy. So that does overrule a lot of the established things we're going for. Well, I feel like sweatpants would draw attention. No, a workout shirt. He gets a workout shirt and no pants. That's the goal. That's what you do. You give him pants, and it's like that guy's walking around with no shirt on. You give him a shirt, and it's like, well, that's just an upstanding hamster person. Nothing weird going on at all. Winnie the Pooh style. Exactly, Al. Exactly. That's how Winnie the Pooh gets away with it. Hide this temporarily so I can make sure I color this in. It's just a little blob that's just like, it's a tiny hamster fist. It's really ham-fisted in there. Okay, so he needs a shirt. He needs specifically a workout style shirt. So what is that? What is that? A gray tee? Hang on, no, hang on. 90s workout shirt. What did workout shirts look like in the 90s, though? Let's see, something bright. Wait, what did Richard Simmons wear? What's blue tank top? What did J.K. Simmons wear? Wait, did you say that before I did? Because that would be really funny. Because I was in another tab. Okay, so we're gonna put this. Nice. Ow. You get it. Has a picture of barbells on. Maybe if we can squeeze that in, maybe we'll have some barbells decorating his living space, like a little workout poster on the wall. Tiny barbells somewhere. Oops. Okay, something like this. That doesn't look quite. How does this work? It's like, where's his arm? Where's his arm back there? I don't know how to. Oh gosh, Posey, you smell awful. Okay, that'll work. Turn off his head for a bit. It will be nice if we can get this to be something that could be. I don't want it to look like a sports bra. But I do want it to kind of ride a little bit high. This arm is a little bit in the way here. Can I see behind the arm, please? Thank you. Okay, I think that works. Okay. And then a nice, like, baby blue. That looks pretty good. Honestly, that's not bad. We do need to give it the a little bit of texturing, and we need to color in his face a little bit. Give him a little pink nose here. All right. Excellent. Let's give him some texturing, huh? So we need this low opacity here. All right, and then the shirt. Pit stain. It's a little much. Fade some of that out. The arm. Needs just a little bit. That looks all right. Shoe. Shoe is the last piece we need. I'm thinking it's gonna be like a, almost like clown show. There's no way. All right, first off, no English text allowed in any of the graphics. Secondly, this character is gonna be too small. Just want to give him like a little, yeah, just like a little bean shoe here. That'll work. That's honestly fine for what we're doing. Oops. Grow selection. Fill in with some sneakers. And we'll copy that. Official branded Nike shoes. Great. All right, I think this guy looks all right. I'm gonna save this initial setup here. Actors, hamster. He's a workout hamster. That's his shtick. I think that's a good little bit that we can do. And he's gonna have a little home up here at the top of the tree where he runs on a wheel to power the elevator that gives you fast travel up and down towards the bird town. And yeah, we'll give him some workout posters, a little bit of set of dumbbells, of course the wheel. That's a very important thing. That's where he is most of the time. And he's gonna have a little TV. I don't think the TV will be on. I think it'll just be like a crappy TV with an antenna. Old rabbit ears antenna. Maybe we give him a satellite dish, because that's like appropriately late 90s and cutesy. Like we can get really creative with this scene. Now then. Workout tapes. Yeah. All right. So Mac has redeemed for the price of 50,000 channel points. A Steel Soul run. So now we're gonna do that. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Famous last words. We clear it first try. I gotta pull up the map. I'm going to be relying on that a bit here. You redeemed it and you didn't even you laid down 50,000 channel points and you did not even know what that was. That's a good point. I might be really good at this. Gosh, I would really, really love to have the mask shards, but it's like, where are we gonna find any on the way? That one requires cling grip, so that's not happening for a bit. This one requires cloak. That one can happen. It's like, can you get 4? I bet you can get 4 before Last Judge. Welcome back, Bong. Mac laid down 50,000 channel points for us to do a Steel Soul run. So, here we go. No, I don't have my dash. Hi, Willow. It's new. Okay, gotta get the damage upgrade this time. Like the last run I did, I didn't even, and it was not Steel Soul. It was just the speed run achievement. The last run I did not even remember that the first damage upgrade is free. Don't even need to waste time with you. Why would I want the Moss Berry? Because the Moss Berry you can trade in for money. That's why. It's like, I'm not getting the stupid tool for that. Went directly above the chapel past that guy who spits at you from the ceiling. I hate that guy. Let's see, where is that? Where is that? Oh, in Wormways. And you don't need, yeah, you don't need, I could make that, I think. I'm not going to be heading over there without sprint, am I? I could. It would be worth doubling back for that, I think. Not gonna waste my time with you. You know what would be really cool is if I went ahead and did that. Yeah, no key necessary, which is good. What would I spend? Oh, whoops. I'm coming back to that. What would I spend the key on? If I was going 100% Steel Soul, I'd spend the key on, I don't know. The Rosary Room is really good. Because that's like, that pays for itself. That's thinking way too far ahead though, right? We're not making it that far, presumably. I think it's reasonable that we beat Widow, Deathless. But there's a really good chance I just die on Bell Beast and then we're done. I need to go back for this. That's a good one. Thank you. That's some money in the bank right there. Fractured Mask is really good. That's like one time don't die, right? Per bench. Yeah. Damageless first boss. Barely counts. I mean, I wouldn't go to him before that. Like, the only thing that would really save me is fourth chorus. And that's free. That's pretty much free. So let's see. The marrow is this big tangled mess. It's gonna get us our first silk skill. Are we gonna do the skip? The arena skip would be not a bad idea.
Hey, come on. Hey, look, Papa.
Papa.
Mimiro.
Yanara,
Fine.
Megina Fora.
Orala.
That's fine.
Torodano. Fa, yuma.
No. Wow. Gotta remember that I don't need to buy the maps. Surely we'll be right back to the dev stuff, right? And you know what? If anybody who's searching for Silksong streams comes in here, I want them to know about Paper Robot. Let me. It doesn't matter. It's still sold. Unless I'm doing save and quit shenanigans, which I might. I might do some save and quit. They stay for the epic gameplay. Exactly. That's the play. Is it this one? It's not this one, is it? Is it? It is this one. And we can get a little skip here. We can get a little cheeky skip and skip the arena. Hollow Knight is really fun. Come here, you. Come here, you. No, up here, up here. We have gerbils. Come on, I need a big jump off of you. Nope, gotta be bigger than that. No, no, come on. You gotta be better than that. Come on, buddy. Come on, come on. Just save me one fight. Just save me one fight. Oh, my kid is waking up. Got him on the last one. Is she gonna go back to sleep?
Tamiyan.
Do you need symbol key for Wanderer's Crest? I don't know. Pushanka. Pushanka's in chat. I just want a few rosaries. I just want a little bit of spending money. And that's the end of Steel Soul right there. That was not worth 5. But I'll take it. Jeez, I've never seen you jump there. I've never seen her jump there. Never. We are gonna need the money. Now this guy, graded, beautiful, every time. Now then, where is Wanderer's Crest? Where is that? Let's see here. Witch, Beast, Architect. Oh, it's way over to the left. I think Cling Grip. I think you need maybe just wall jump to get there. Oh, or you can go down through Wormways, which would be key. So I think there's a couple different ways to get to it. Wormways is probably easier. Wanderer would be nice. I would definitely feel more comfortable with Wanderer. Nice shot. Admirable shot. A little bit of rosaries. That's true. That seems like a very unfun run. But it would be a way to do it. Let's go ahead and grab this third one. This third mossberry. You're not getting away. You're not getting away. That at least gives us a tool. Not a very good one, in my opinion. I don't really like it. Oh, I get you. Like, just bench, attack, bench, attack.
Hasbin?
I'm just here for the money, thank you. What are we at now? Let's see how much this is actually worth. I'm at 77. There's no randomizer mod yet for Silksong, is there?
Simandore. Puram.
A tool. No, there is. No, you don't get any money for the first 3. Only the subsequent moss berries. Well, then, why did I even bother just for that? I guess it's better than no tool for a bit. Always
Did you
grab
hear
it.
about the new discovery in biology? Scientists in Utah discovered very interesting interactions with arachnids in testing chambers. Spiders were using their webbing to create piano-like strings and then pluck said strings to make music.
Here we go.
It was like some kind of silk song.
Alright. No pressure. It's just dust. Nothing to worry about. I never know how big that that hitbox is. Cheeky hit here. Cheeky hit. There we go. Damageless. It was worth it. It was definitely worth it. Oh, right. We gotta get the silk card. I remember this. I'm gonna have to increase the price of this. Me neither, actually, casual, so go figure. There's not really anything I can grab here unless I'm going fleas, and I'm not going for fleas. Yeah, just head rights. We want the tool down at the little mini game. The Act 2 mini game zone. Wake up, wake up, wake up. And then we're not taking Hunter's Mark. We'll go deep docks and face off on with Lace 1. Lace 1 is easy peasy. There was Mac redeemed do a Steel Soul run, which is 1 life. That's me, tricky dabble. Got your rosary, your 1 that didn't fall in the spikes. Don't need you. What's Cody doing? Of course she is. She loves those cashews. She's dry. Well, that's... Now I will take this. You've heard of Steel Soul. I never completed Steel Soul Hollow Knight. And I think I could beat Steel Soul Silksong. It would be difficult, but I think it is doable. Okay, this is the room. Didn't like Hollow Knight. I enjoyed it. It's pretty fun. Why am I resting? I don't know. Shut up, Grindel. Okay, straight pin is much better than nothing. Oh wait, we actually need to equip that, huh? All right, from here, down and right into Deep Docks. Almost landed on the spikes. I do actually remember that hamster. Now these guys actually have some rosaries to drop, so maybe I will take a few of these out. Because that's some decent money. That was a good hamster. Deep docks, deep docks, deep docks. Slice, 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 slice. Right, we need to go up. Because we need the better jump, or we need the dash. Oh, shoot. Oh, here it is. I was remembering that the last time I did this jump, I bounced off that guy's head to get up. Whee. Oh, you like that? That's chakra. Look at that. What? Sorry, what? This hamster will be very important later in the story. Silksong forever, Hector! Did you get the Mr. Mushroom ending? Oh, the Mr. Mushroom ending is my favorite. Why am I going this way? Why am I going this way? There's nothing for me this way. Right, I need to go up and around. Alright. That clears out those guys, at least, right? No big guy in this one. It's the other direction that you get the big guy, and that sucks at 5 masks and very few tools. Now there's spiky spikes over here. Open this shortcut. I don't know why. I plan on coming back this way, but feels like a waste not to. Is there anything more to this direction? There's a flea, lever, a gate. There's no point in going back the other way through far fields, though. You can't go that way. Beginner's Guide was pretty trippy, yeah. Right, I don't have double jump, but I do have dash. Right, because I have to get the, unless I'm taking mist. And I've never done that as my initial route. All right. Here we go.
Regina Fora.
Oh. Good fight. Good fight. Yeah. I mean, consider you do this fight 3 times in the game. You start to get the hang of it. Right, I have dash now. Alright, that's 3 bell shrines out of 5. Where to? We have to go just right and then down right. Not you. You. Ooh, look at that. That looks cool. Probably nothing. Oh, I don't remember where the ground is. It feels weird going back to not having the moveset.
Bemido lelo
Mi offende?
elo be. Senta so. Kestomel. Senta so.
That's what a lot of this. Let me up there. Let me up there. No! Missed one. Is there one of these guys? Yeah, there is one. I think these guys respawn from just re-entering the room. Yeah. Oh. Bye. Oh, got it. There we go. We could just save and quit, but feels like it's actually we're so close. This will be faster.
Huh? Madon.
Ba-da-da-da-da. Okay, that gets us to Moorwing next. Do we go for the mask shards? Because now I think... No, we can't get that one without cling grip. We can get this one here now.
Da, finestra.
Upper left of this very room.
Parida sia. Senta so.
Buenera.
Parida sia.
Benifreg.
Bemido lelos.
Alright. Now we have a much more useful kit of movement. But still not quite enough. Can we get over there yet? So we can get up here. Here we go. Oh wait, that leads to here. Which gets me to this room. Which this is the one, right? Yeah, this is the one with the shard. Six mass would make a big difference. How much is that tool? Oh, that's all the way up in. Okay, fractured mass 260. 260. Oh, but it's up in there. And you got to go all the way through Hunter's March. That's a little scary. Not out of the question, but it's scary. Well, that was easy. Time to get out of here. Whoa. Silly me. But damageless. Look at all the butterflies. Clean grip is in... That's Sister Split. So that's Shellwood. Oh, and we need that to get to Widow. Man, there's just a lot to do. Sherma, how did you get here? I didn't open the gate. Something. Hi, Day. Yeah, we're not seeing him again for a while. So I still need 2 shrines. Do you have to go through the crawl arena to proceed through Greymore? I don't actually remember. I do not remember. Maybe to get to Sinner's Road you do. get wrecked. Now watch the background. We're getting close. Some more. Oh, there's more wing. I see more wing. What was that? Right, we have to go around here, don't we? Because the door's locked for some reason on the outside. Had to grab some rosaries. Second Morwing. There he goes. Yep. That's the one. Morwing is not actually that bad. Bring it on. Proceeds to get one shot by the Morwing. Got me fair and square. That one comes up fast. Put Sherman salt. Brilliant. Now we're talking. Alright, well, we made it to Bellheart. 1 life. That's not bad. Okay, this has been going on for a while, though. I think this redeem needs to be modified a bit to be maybe, like, not an entire run, considering an entire run is going to take upwards of 2 hours. How far do we go? How far do we go? I mean, it is. We're some ways through what I would expect a run to look like, but Day does need to see the hamster. So true, so true. Ow, jeez. You're really following me, huh? I've never had you be so aggressive. There. Right here, you little pea. Little pea in a pod. That's not the way I want to go. Up. Is it not this way? Is it this way? There we go. It's this way. It's probably this way. And then down, and then up. Oh, and then a bite. Great. It's not that bad. Then the little tree guys, though. Yeah, take care of one quickly. Because they get out of hand. We'll see how far we get here. This has been pretty efficient of a run. Let's set our save point here. Let's see if we can get through Sister Splinter, maybe Widow in that time. Where is that? Left, up, no, left, and then, okay, down. Bye. This one? Is this the way? This is the way. Oh. With Wanderers, this would be a lot easier. But, hey, I still got it. Even with this setup. Okay, we're about to get wall jump. If we can win this next fight. This one is I think they nerfed this fight a bit, but it's still pretty hard. Mostly because of the ads. There she is. And she hits for 2. Oh, okay, not great. We're okay. I'm gonna take that opportunity. Take him out quick. Okay, not bad. Okay, actually, that was fine. It's fine. Not even a problem at all. Okay, and then we have to loop around here. Play this a little bit safe. Or, you know. Realistically, I haven't really put much time into anything except for Wanderers. I'm really interested in Architect's Crest. Yeah, I think we can knock out Widow. Clean Grip opens up, I think, Wanderer's Crest and maybe a Mask Shard back in Deep Docks. Why am I going up here? What is up here? There's nothing up here that I want. Get me out of here. Wait, I saw something I want. That's up here. Lots of money. 40 money. That does make sense. I have heard that. I did kind of keep Trobio's Mirror on for the 100% run, speed run. Just because I couldn't think of anything else I wanted. It was decent. Smart of me. These guys pack a punch for no good reason. I just tried to double jump. I don't have double jump. I'd be going in with... It's fine. This way, right? Yeah. Alright, let's see if I can actually do this.
Vienta!
The bells are the painful thing here. And they are out everywhere, of course. That's the whole point. Oh, still got it, huh? Ow. Ow. really risky. I should not be going around with this much health. Oh, wow, we did it! What? Ow, you got me. That was high. Oh, okay, that's fine, I guess. That's fine. Uh-oh. Cells. Cells. Oh, got me. That's it. Yay, we actually finished. All right, back to it. Yeah, we're gonna change that redeem, I think. Whoops, what did I just close? The map. Okay, that's fine. Whew. Back to it. It's time to do the hamster dance. Dun, 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 dun. Let's piece this guy. Let's put this guy into pieces and animate him. He also needs a secondary face for when he's running. The headband, I guess the headband always goes with him. Like, he's never without the headband. Maybe at some point we change that out. Let's go ahead and leave it separate for now. Because there's a chance. There's a chance. Hey, Small. Well, come on in. We got this guy does not yet have a name. He is a real powerhouse, though. He is what keeps the elevator running up to the up to the bird town. So he plays a crucial role, and he's in peril. Grave danger. He does need an alternate face. Jeffrey. I don't know if I love Jeffrey. I need to draw a different face for him. Okay, so imagine he is doing his thing, he's running, but now... Well, they're birds, but they're very lazy. They are want to laze about. All right, so I need alternate face here. He's all right. So he's running in his wheel. Oh, oh. What does that look like? Oh, oh, oh. But also maybe. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Nope, nope. That looks awful. Hang on, hang on. Mm. Mm. What is that? What is that? What is this face? I need running face. All right, I'm gonna actually just look for running face. No, no. Kind. Oh gosh, not good. Not good. All right, nothing good there. Nothing good coming of that. Like this might be good enough. I don't know. Like this is his cheek. Is the so this normally in a drawing that implies the cheek puffed out, but this is his. This massive thing is his cheek, so that doesn't work. And that just makes him look concerned, I guess. Panting hamster. Let's see here. Breath. It really is kind of a yeah, that's well, this has it more going like forwards first. But then we just got kind of a Tim Buckley thing going on here. Not to mention this is supposed to have a hamster face, so... Oh, you know what? You know what it needs? He needs more of a... Ooh. Ooh. Oh, wait, hang on. Maybe that's what we need. It's like we give him a big old mouth, but then we give him like something like that going on with it. Vaguely. This is just an alternate face for him to have for when he's running. This we can duplicate and then just move that over. There we go. Alternate face. Oh, and he needs a talking animation, which is super easy. We'll do this, and we'll also wiggle his face around. It won't help, but... All right, there we go. Export that, and let's get animating. This process, on the whole, has gotten a lot faster, I feel like. No. Let's let her back on. I thought the Steel Soul run would kind of this isn't set out. Would kind of, get my heart rate pumping. Be feeling like, oh, too hot. I did read that there is some kind of boss practice mod. Okay, so we need to pull up our folder of beautiful art. Beautiful, amazing art. Hamster. There you are. Entities, actors, new folder. Hamster. Decidedly not a gerbil. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're going to inherit off of box scene for now. Because it's just a good starting point. And then before we proceed any farther, let's make sure we commit existing changes because we're about to mess with some inherited scenes, and that always makes me a little bit nervous. Not yet, but admittedly, I don't have any scenes that have a ton of characters. Right now, I think the scene that has the most individual characters is probably the hub, and it's not that many. Without counting the player and the partner, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 sub-viewported actors plus 2 more for the player and partner for a total of 16. And it's not bad, really. Like, this scene does take a long time to load, but it's not because of the actors. The actors' biggest thing is going to be per frame rendering with the sub-viewports. And I'm really impressed by... No one has really noticed any frame rate issues in this scene. Admittedly, it's not a performant solution. Eventually, I may have to bite the bullet and do some kind of serious shenanigans to make it work without that. But as it stands, the sub-viewport seems to be the best bet for getting good, clean overlap rendering. Because there's this issue. If you try to do it as just 3D sprites, ooh, it's not great. It's not terrible, but it's not great. What really comes down to is because of the way it's not Z fighting. It's some special other thing. Do I still have that video? I do not. Basically what it came down to is depending on which angle you're looking. Now, let me preface this by saying I was using opaque depth prepass flag because I want the transparency for shadows. I want shadows to actually be cast from my sprite. And without that option, the problem didn't really happen. Other problems happened. But that was the flag I was using. If you were looking at it from one angle versus another, due to the way that the rendering order would run, for some reason, even with priority set, you would get, let's say, the head drawn over the body, which was great, regardless of which way you were pointing. But on one of the ways, you would see extremely jagged edges only where the sprites overlapped. Versus where you first apply it in 2D and then render that to a flat sprite where everything is just beautifully smooth. I think the sub viewport would be a lot worse if it was 3D objects and a camera in the sub viewport. I think all the extra cameras would be a problem, but since it's 2D, I think it might just be a drop in the bucket overall. Hamster. This n'est pas un hamster. Oh, this is... Yeah, I can't operate on that, though. Okay. Hamster. You are deleted. You are free. Instead, we're going to copy the fox actor. Whoop, whoop. It's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. Okay. And now we have something that is pre-inheriting off of base actor and has kind of the general sub-viewport stuff that we want and all that jazz. So let's take this into this. No, not into this. That's not the place at all. Into this. Yeah, here we go. Now let's make a hamster. Woohoo! Oh man, look who it is. Yeah, Chip. Welcome on in, Big Boy Games Official. Thank you for the raid. Hope you guys are doing well. How was stream tonight? How did it go? I'm looking ahead towards 1.0 Starground. It's like, I think that's going to be one of the next games I seriously end up playing on stream and not just doing game dev stuff. We're all on the edge of our seats here. You guys are just in time for us to build a hamster, which is everyone's favorite thing to do. Look at this beautiful hamster art. Oh my gosh, he's gorgeous. We want him to be smaller than the fox character, so we're going to use the fox as kind of a rough. Then the lines are going to be really thin, so I got to be careful about that. A lot of 3D navigation modeling stuff. Maybe diving into more mechanics soon. That's exciting. But yeah, Starground 1.0 definitely getting closer. That's exciting. That really is a big deal. Okay. About yay big. How's that? That seems to be about the right size for a hamster body. I'm gonna leave the fox. The basics of the fox, not all of them, just to get the right scale. This is gonna be shirt here. Everyone who's coming in and has no idea what's going on, my game, my mysterious, amazing game, is called Paper Robot, and that does look like just a potato in a tank top. It is a take on Paper Mario. The old Paper Marios, mind you, not the new ones. I've got opinions. I'm one of those people with opinions on video games. Oh, this guy's gonna be great. This guy's a little jogging hamster in a wheel. And yeah, he's gonna be an amazing character with such plot importance. You wouldn't believe it. Let's see, so we can make him look like that. Or like that. Put him somewhere right about there. Yeah, I did get to catch like 3 or 4 people running through the whole demo on stream. For the most part, everything was great, but there are some weird, inconsistent bugs that just happen for some people and not for others, which is bizarre. Like, what? How does that even happen? Which is one of the main reasons that I didn't try to get in on Next Fest stuff. Because I'm like, I don't feel good about that if that's happening. It's like, if it happened for everybody, it's like, oh, well, all right, cool. Let's squash this. Let's figure it out. But it doesn't. It happens for like 2 people. Like, what am I gonna do with that? Let's give this guy a nice arm or 2. Let's give him a big hand and a very small hand. He also needs, I'm gonna throw this in a container to do so the rotation makes a bit more sense. Yeah, because now we can kind of oh, he's running. That looks very, very natural. Three arms. Vetoed. See, this one's gonna be weird because like you're not even gonna see this arm most of the time. It's gonna poke out occasionally. Give him toes. What is it with you guys and toes? Why does this keep happening to me? How does this keep happening? Big old clown feet. Yes, it is. I'm excited, but I can't. I shan't. 0.8 sounds really cool, the way that he was describing it. It sounds like there's going to be some really impressive stuff. How does this look when rotated? No. Awful. Give me more. Give me more like this. That's better. That offset does help quite a bit. Okay, let's try that. And then make this one back. There we go. That'll work. I mean, I hear that 800 hours is the norm on SE. I mean, it's no Pionodons, but it's still a heck of an undertaking. And especially the way he's describing it with all these cool new features. It's like, well, now I don't want to play it if it's just going to get better later. Because this is the kind of game that I'm going to play once. I'm going to play it one time. There we go. That looks much better. Okay. So now we have to take our animation canvas. No, our animation player. And make sure that these are unique. No dead, no hurt. Yes, idle. Make sure I'm just worried about this, you know. He doesn't need a jump animation. He does need a talk animation, and he definitely needs a walking animation. All right. So now we're gonna delete everything in the sub viewport. And we're gonna copy everything in our little canvas here to put it in a viewport. And there he is. There's the guy. He is a little bit pixely. I'm going to assume that is just the nature of the sprite we've got here. Okay, so let's do this. And then scale the whole sprite 3D down a bit to get him to be a more accurately sized hamster person. Yeah, every time I see a post about Pionodons, I'm like, yeah, but what if I did do Pi? And I know, I just absolutely know, no, never do Pi. Okay, this is a little bit of a hacky thing. Because the actual sprites are on a sub viewport, I cannot view them in 2D. So if I hide this, you'll see I've got these sprites that are the body, the shirt, arm, container. They do not exist. You cannot, they exist, but they are not visible because they are in their own 2D world. I died on Widow. Those bells. There's just a lot flying around. So in order to do animation, that's really hard. No, it's a hamster. This is a hamster. It's very clearly a hamster. To make the animation actually doable, what I do is I have a copy of the sprites on an animation canvas. And I just direct my animation player to point at that canvas instead of the sub viewport so I can work on it there. You've already used that joke. You can't use it twice. I'm sorry. Okay, so his idle animation is just standing. I guess that makes sense. We'll give him a little scale, a little squash and stretch, you know. Everybody loves that. Everybody loves a good little bit of squash and stretch in their animation. Mods, incinerate their joke. So let's see here. Multiply by 1.1 and divide by 1.1? How's that look? Oh, it's way too much. That's way too much. All right, get rid of that. Get rid of that. No. multiply by 1.05. Divide by 1.05. Okay, better. Okay, yeah, we'll slow it down a bit. What? Why? Where? Now I can't see his messages. Don't do that. Head needs to scale as well a little bit in the alternate direction. Just to say times 1.05 and divide 1.05. Oh, I see. I see the gag. Maybe let's move this around a little bit. It's a little bit blobby, but it can work. It can work. Okay. That's fine. We're gonna need a separate animation for running. A special animation called running. I don't understand. Okay, with this one, it's gonna be very different. Running is gonna have, first off, the feet, the foot container. We're gonna mess with the rotation of that, definitely. Let's just insert a key just to kind of get it on the reset track. Okay. So we're gonna be running. Oh, that's gonna cut off, isn't it? That is probably gonna cut off. All right, this is gonna need to be significantly faster. I didn't even see the joke. Now I'm worried. Okay. Body rotation. Insert a key here. Let's give him a little bit of a bob here. Well, definitely not like that. Maybe double time it. Well, no, obviously not that. Okay, so what would I want? I would want... Actually, you know what? Let's just leave him like this. Let's just leave him like... that. Let's body scaling. Definitely. Five 1.05 times 1.05. Okay, do this. That just doesn't look quite right. It's not quite what I'm looking for. Is it... Let's see here. I guess one thing is I need body position. Maybe I should mess with the feet a bit more. Because right now he's just kind of tapping his toes up and down, isn't he? Maybe that's okay? I don't know. Bring this a bit lower. All right, definitely getting his arms running would help with this a little bit. Arm container and arm container back. And then insert again here. And now let's mess with this a bit. Okay, that helps. Negative 34. Body scale, it's just like a little bit too much, maybe? Well, no, that doesn't look good at all. Maybe it's this one that's too much. I feel like we get rid of this and this. Well, obviously no, that's terrible. They were intended to look that way. They were very much intended to be kind of like bigger towards the toes. Like he's got big old clown shoes. He's going to be a very small character, so this is probably fine. Like he's a very small character. All right, idle. He's just sitting there vibing, which is great. Talking. Delete talk and replace that with a duplicate of idle that is faster and messes with the base region rectangle. It's the X value, I believe. Slide him over here. Oh wait, no. This isn't it at all. It's not it at all. That's not what we want. We don't want to mess with the face region. We want to add a new sprite to the face called mouth. Oh, well, Make sure to put it in the animation canvas where I can see it. There we go. His feet look like two separate boats. That's good. That's good. If I had the leg here, maybe this would make more sense visually. Mouth, visible. By default, no. By default, no. But that's good. That's good. Okay, now he needs a very... The running animation... Oh, also needs a region rect on the face. Modified. Show that he means business now. That's good. Maybe that can also be his walking animation. You know? I'm okay with that. It's doofy and that works for us. I'm gonna keep it as a separate animation in case I do want to edit it down the road, but for now this is fine. Okay, next up. Need to move the animation player to use sub viewport again. Hello. Shoot, it's stuck. I can fix that by editing it directly. This happens sometimes. When moving this around. So instead of going right now, it's saying, oh, go up a layer, then go down to the animation canvas, then go down to the sprites, and then do body touch scale. Instead, I just need to remove that. Everywhere it appears, 6 occurrences. Seems good to me. Reload. Does that work? Yay. That'll work, yeah. It's Willow. Ah! Remain calm. All right, there he is. Now he needs a place to live up here, right? That's the whole point, isn't it? How are you gonna get up here? Do you exit directly onto his little zone, or do you have to go up a little bit of a walkway first, maybe? If there is a walkway, it needs to be pretty short. We'll go a short walkway. We'll do a short walkway. Okay, so we need our geometry up here. We're gonna do a CSG polygon, everybody's favorite. Collision will be turned on. We're gonna use this same material here, keep things consistent. And I need to, that's one top. That's one block. Ooh. Is that how big this is? Well, that's very small then. Okay, that gives me a good sense of scale though. Yeesh. So let's go out about yay far, maybe? I mean, at this point, why not just do a CSG? No, let's just do a fun little CSG polygon. It will be swell. Don't you worry about it. Just make it a little bit wobbly at places and everything's hunky-dory. Okay, how big is this? How big is this looking? Boy, he's right up at the top of the tree, huh? I do feel like we need to address that a little bit. Because, like, if we're supposed to be coming out of the tree here, there's like, what? How is that even possible? Also, of course, this polygon needs to be much thinner. I do feel like this needs to be a bit bigger. Okay, that looks a little bit better here. That's more believable to have an entrance and exit. Next up, I think we move this back a bit. Oh, thanks, Willow. Overall, this is fine. Stretch it out a bit more. Give this guy the ability to have a bit more of a room up here. Up at the canopy. We'll throw some leaves up here. Individual leaves. There it is. There's the leaf. Okay, let's move both of these back a little ways. Okay. Now for the leaf. Position this leaf nicely. Which is to say that we get just a little bit of leafage. A little bit of leafage, as they say. Come on now. Behave. Behave. Okay, that's something. That's something. We can work with that. Yeah. Okay, I like that a bit more. That shadow is good. I like the shadow. Let's make sure that stays really well. Yeah, that's good. Okay, more of that sort of thing. Second leaf. A little bit more angled in and back. Cool. That does look nice. Let's lift it up a bit more. I don't want it to kind of like get to where you're gonna be intersecting with it that much, but it's fine. I like it. I like it. Good leafiness is good. Another leaf. Another leaf. Another leaf. But a big leaf. Show that, like, some of these leaves are pretty big up here. You gotta watch it. Let's tilt it over a bit so you get a bit more. Yeah, you get a bit more of that. This is good. Kind of clip it to it, but that's not huge. That's not a huge issue. Let's get a duplicate of that leaf. Way over on the other side. Can't quite see it. Needs to be tilted a lot. More. More. Down. Back. All right, I think that's good. I think that's good. Yeah. It's a little bit silly, but it works. Okay, cool. And this is going to be kind of the exit, well, entrance, but big trunk needs a CSG polygon of its own. Same material. Depth is probably going to be 2 meters. And it's going to look something like that. But it is a subtraction. And we can put it right around there. Let's go 3 meters. Does that go all the way through? No. Good. How's that look? It's a little bit small. I'm gonna go a bit larger on that. Just to give you a little bit more clearance on getting in here. And this is where we're gonna put our little hamster wheel, and then we'll give him a little living space here. He's gonna have all the necessities, all the bare necessities that a hamster can want. Oh, he needs a little water feeder. He needs like a big old water feeder, like affixed to the tree. Because of course he does. You know he does. Okay. Don't give me that face like he doesn't. Give me that hamster actor. Let's see how he looks up here. He's a guy. He's a guy. Yeah. Oh, that's too small. That's too small. All right, hold on. All right, some problems with this. First of all, I realized that the root node itself is still listed as fox, so change that over to hamster. Secondly, this sprite can in fact be scaled up pretty well. Oh, great. Death loop, because I'm clipping into the hamster. I got hamster clip. Oh, see, yeah, that's a good size for this character. That's a really good size for this character. He's significantly smaller, but still about character sized. So that works out pretty well. If we ever go back for a second pass on some of this character art, I would like the lines to be much thicker on him, given how small he is. Alright. Let's make the water feeder. This will have collision, actually. Do we use the water shader for this? I mean, obviously not like that. Got like so many different water shaders in here. It's silly. Like, no, it doesn't need to. It doesn't need to be any of those. What's this? What's this one? I mean, that's not bad if it weren't so movie. What if I did 0? Oh, there we go. That looks pretty watery. All right. I'll say, yeah, sure. Why not? All right. And then next up, glass. Albedo. Just kind of a low opacity and rather reflective. And I've changed my mind. This is the one that has collision. The water does not actually need to have collision itself. It's inside. It's inside. Okay, hang on. How does this actually look in game? Without all these extra little... Okay. The water needs more bases. It's not flowing like it was. Oh, right, because I told it not to flow. Didn't I? Didn't I do that? I sure did. But because it's a waterfall shader. Yeah, okay, so we don't want the waterfall shader. How's this one look? Terrible. Pretty awful. Yep. Honestly, we can just give it a silly, very dumb, quick just blue. Just give me blue, but like a little bit see-through. Yeah, honestly, that's fine. That's water. Great, done. And then we gotta attach it to the thing. I'm not sure on this weird shadowy. Is it because of the depth pre-pass on this one? Ooh, don't like that. What are our other options here? No. Okay, that looks much better. Water probably doesn't need depth pre-pass either. Yeah, that's fine. Disable culling on both of these. There we go. Something weird happens there, but that's fine. Increase the... let's see here a little bit. Nope, too much. That looks good. This is fun. I like doing this kind of stuff. Give me the corrugated metal texture. Oh dear. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem with that, isn't it? That's not how that should render. Okay, so there is a maybe there is a good advantage to depth pre-pass after all. How does this look? Are we getting the right rendering order? No, we're not. What's happening there? I just wanted a really silly little. It's this nested. It's this multiple transparency business, isn't it? Water. Rename this one to plastic container. And this one to metal clamp. Thought it would go all the way around, and now I'm wondering if that was a bad idea. Because we're getting some weird issues with that. Okay, let's say the water is not actually transparent. Still get weird shadows, and I'm assuming that's because of the plastic. Let's find out. That does seem to fix that. What, already? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so what can we change with the plastic here? What if I just did alpha on that? No, because then it like seems to render beyond the plastic, or beyond the metal clamp. And I'm not sure why. When you have multiple transparent textures, weird things start happening. All right. Suppose then that we just have... See, that definitely doesn't look as good that way. All right, well, then we just have to make it work somehow. I don't know, slightly darker. Well, now it just looks like milk. So that's a problem, huh? All right, supposing we'd get rid of the plastic container and the metal clamp. What if we don't actually render the bottle? What if it's just, or we don't render the water, it's just the plastic container that's just slightly blue colored. Imagine that. That still renders in front of it. All right, so imagine also then, that this material... Wait, this material has alpha transparency on it? Why? Make unique, because I'm worried about that. Well, there's your problem then. Probably. I don't know. Not sure on that, but there's a good chance that is the problem on that. Okay, let's take this clamp, bring it down. Also we need the little bit that sticks out, the actual tube bit. Very important to this whole process. Tantamount. Okay. Move that there-ish. Great. Move the whole water feeder. Up against the tree a bit. Not so much that it clips the tree. Still, this looks wrong. This looks notably wrong. Okay, that looks better. All right, that reads as a little water feeder, and I think that's hilarious. So that's all that matters. Good enough for me. All right, where are we going? Let's go throw a raid out into the void. Ideally, someone we know. What are you doing, Posey? You're just trying to get comfortable. Well, don't get too comfortable because we're about to leave. Stop nuzzling the DDR pad. I think it's probably gonna be Photon. Glad we got this guy done at least. Do 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 do. That was fun. That was fun. As those get better, it's gonna get a lot scarier. Yeah, let's raid into Photon, I think. Oh wait, did we raid Photon last time? Who did we? Oh, I didn't stream on Friday. That's right. Well then, yeah. It just feels weird to raid the same person like twice in a row. You know how it is. But yeah, like when we get to the point where it's like, okay, last judge, it's like, ugh. And then we get to the point where it's like Trobio, it's like, ugh. And then when we get to the point where it's Lace 2 and GMS. Actually, Final Boss is only going to be scary because of the pressure. Like, otherwise, Mother Silk is not bad, honestly. Trobio is, to me, harder. I struggle more on Trobio than Mother Silk, so make of that what you will. Next stream will be tomorrow. We will be back for decorating this guy's little loft apartment and making him a little wheel to spin in and all kinds of fun stuff. It's gonna be great. Thank you all for hanging out. I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye.